Any questions?
Matt, after that interception return for a touchdown, what was the conversation like on the sideline with your coach and Jake?
We just had to move on from it. You can't dwell on mistakes. That's part of football. It happens, and you can't dwell on it. I trust Jacob as much as anybody on this team. He's great. He's a hard worker. Stuff like that happens over the course of the season. It just happened to happen to him. It doesn't happen to him a lot, and you just have to be able to adjust. And I think after that we started moving the ball a lot better, and there's a lot of positives to come out of that. But we just got to eliminate those self-inflicted wounds.
How much did the quick passing game have to do with you guys gelling more after that?
I think we got more into a rhythm. Helped. We were getting the ball out of there, and guys were making plays after the catch. And once you start, you keep completing passes, the more you feel like you're in a rhythm, and the offense is moving the ball, and you're staying ahead of the chains. And I think we do a good job of that, especially after the start of the game. But something to build on. Something we'll go back, watch the tape, and then get ready for next week.
That fourth down bootleg you had, was that the call for you to keep it?
I don't know. I think it was just a judgment call. He kind of gave me. I felt like I could, so I did it. And, I read it, and I thought it was open, so I took it over there. He's been giving me that liberty to start using my legs more, and and he told me be ready for that. But in pregame and then right before that play, he said be ready for it. So I've gotten a lot faster in the offseason, so that's been part of the game plan, and that's I think that was more than ready for it.
Some of those turnovers just kind of seem odd and unlucky. How do you approach that as a quarterback when one bounces off, gets intercepted, the fumble goes right into him? How do you kind of approach that?
You can't. This is what I said. You can't dwell on mistakes. You just got to move on. Part of being a great offense is not folding when the pressure's on. When someone makes a mistake like that, not pointing fingers. You're not pointing and you're not going like this. You're looking at yourself. And I think the more we continue to get better and gel as an offense, the less we'll have those turnovers. And those two kids, Des and Jacob, it happened, but they're still great players, and I love them in the huddle, and they do great things. So I'm not necessarily worried about that continuing over the course of the season. It happens, and we just got to move on from it.
Matt, what's your take on kind of the start of this game? You hit on the start, that old 21-0. I guess what's your take on the team, and was it just too big a hole to dig out of as the game progressed, or what's your take on the game?
I just think we got to start faster. We can't come out the gate slow. Both sides of the ball, we just got to come out. Just hit the ground running. It's tough when you're in a hole like that, but then again, you can't. That's football is a game of ups and downs anyway. You can't just now we're down 20, we're going to give up. And I don't think we did give up today. I think there were points in the game where we were back in it, and one or two things go our way. It's really close in the end, but. It's just it's a game of ups and downs, and you just got to be able to adjust.
On that kind of note, you like how you guys responded though from that?
I think from the start, offensively we responded pretty well. I think we found a rhythm sort of in the middle of that game towards the end. There's a lot of talent on offense that we got, and I think that's something we can build on for the rest of the season. When we start conference play, I know we're going to be ready to go.
How would you evaluate the pass protection after the first quarter, after you were sacked 3 or 4 times?
And some of that might be on me. I'm going to have to go back and look at the tape, and I got to get rid of the ball, and that's partially my fault. But I felt really comfortable with how our line played today, and we were up tempo a lot, and we kept going and getting up on the ball, and they did a pretty good job today. I stayed upright for the most part, and that was good. And, I trust all those guys up there. They're all great guys. They all come to work every day. They're passionate. They love the game, and I think you can see that they've improved a lot since last year.
What do you do to get other guys involved that aren't named Epps on your receiving corps? Like it was just you and him playing pitch and catch out there.
And we're going to try to orchestrate and try to incorporate other guys in the offense. And sometimes just the flow of the game. Are they adjusting to one guy, or are they are we able to spread the ball around? I think Deion came on strong at the end there. You saw a glimpse of what he can do. And Ruben came in after Dave got hurt, and he did a really good job. And Kalen Hightower is going to continue to get better. Jacob Stanton, one play, but other than that, he was pretty trustworthy most of the game. And I think we got a lot of weapons on offense, including our running backs with Penny, Duck, and Isaiah Saunders. And as long as we continue to get better, we can't dwell on this loss. It happened. We're gonna watch the tape. We're gonna get better from it, but we're gonna have to move on. We got USC next week, and we got Wofford 2 weeks from now back in the Dome. We're just gonna have to get better until that point.
How do you approach a game like USC, traveling on the road, certainly, I mean, top 10 team? How do you approach that as a quarterback?
I mean, obviously they got a lot of talent, and that's a storied program, and they've been successful for a lot of years. But I personally, the way I was raised, and how we play here, we don't back down to any challenge. I'm going to go in there and play like I know I can play. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna with the bright lights on. It's USC. I'm gonna go out and play because I'm the quarterback of this team. I want to lead us to wins in the future. And if we're gonna be playing more talented teams, sure. But at the end of the day, we got to go out there and prove ourselves. We can play with a lot of people in this country. And as long as we come out and play within ourselves and whoever we're playing against, I think we can just go out there and compete. I think that's the best thing we can do.
Chase Malik out there with the captains. What was that like seeing him down on the field for this game?
Sorry, it's a really inspiring thing to see him out there. He shows up every day, and he has just a great attitude. He provides. I mean, I'm sorry, guys. He's a great kid, and just to see him continue to fight. Continue to be and just show courage, and he always has a smile on his face. He's a great kid, man. He's awesome to see him out there.
We good?